We have with us Mr. Umesh Dhake, Associate Director, Center for Chemical Process Safety, and he takes care of Asia, Middle East, Africa, and Oceania region. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Your organization, CCPS, focuses on what all activities?
I think I will start with what CCPS is about. CCPS is Center for Chemical Process Safety, and it is, I will call it as a technical directorate of American Institute of Chemical Engineers. CCPS actually started as I will call it as a reactive action by the chemical engineers or reactive response of a chemical engineers to Bhopal incident. 40 years back, when Bhopal incident happened, this center was established. 10 CEOs though came to AICHA, and they don't wanted to see Bhopal at their own facility or incident like Bhopal at their own facility. So that's how this center was created. So we focus on process safety. When we call in a simple terms, process safety is keeping everything in the pipes.
Okay.
Where if it gets out, then you have those toxic releases, explosions, fires, and we wanted to prevent all these things. That's how this center was established. Um, what we do, we do a lot of things. First thing, it is a collaborative platform where industries, academia, government agencies, I will say all interested parties and stakeholders come together, and they prepare a guidelines on how to operate the plant safe.
Okay.
And in last almost 40 years, we came out with more than 100 guidelines, and these guidelines are being referred by industries very extensively. Whenever you look at process safety, CCPS is almost is sync with the process safety.
Would you talk about the contribution of CCPS in enhancing process safety competency?
Yes, I know process safety competency is a very big, I will not say issue, but it is a concern throughout the world. And CCPS have recognized this fact 40 years back. And if you look at our mission statement, in the mission statement, we have clearly mentioned that we will work towards enhancing organizational competency as well as individual process safety competencies. So, to the contribution, how we have done it, and we have done a lot of things around it. So, the first thing is the framework itself. If you look at risk-based process safety framework, it has one element which is process safety competency. And there are other elements which are very closely related to the competency, because competency is not only the knowledge, but it is also skill, experience, and the behavior. And all these elements are you will see in the RBPS framework. So framework is the one tool or one way we can address competency. But then we have also created a guideline which is how to develop the process safety competency in an organization. Then we have credentialing programs which are related to the competency of the individuals. CCPS-C, which is for the experienced professionals, and CCPS-F for the young engineers. In addition to that, we realized that young engineers, professionals who just joined the industry, they also need to know, they need to have some hands-on experience. So we have a project which actually takes care of the young engineers when they enter into the organization, and how process safety plays important role. That is being explained in that project.
What new process safety guidelines that you are working for chemical industry globally?
Yeah, so every year we come up with a lot of ideas, a lot of suggestions come to us that we should be doing this, and a lot of things that happen. So we have a screening mechanism. We select the project based on the our members' interest. So member basically vote and they say, okay, this is the interest area.
Okay.
So this year, last 2 years, if I wanted to name few projects, one is what good looks like in process safety. When we talk about excellence in process safety, so we have actually success stories of companies around each 20 elements. We have actually get we have collected those success stories. We are preparing a book on that. We are revising our book on reactive managing reactive chemical hazards. The second edition is coming up. Then we are also working on a guideline which is organizational and what are the different synergies in different types of organizational structure when we govern the process safety. What are the pros and cons that we are capturing into it. And there are a lot of other spring project is the short
Okay.
projects, how to handle process safety during spin out and carve outs. So these are some of the projects that we are working on.
And any particular model which needs to be replicated by chemical companies in terms of process safety, which are the top three or top five companies?
Very interesting question. So, we have done this study in 2000, around 10, 11, and we asked best performing. We have selected few companies which we think they have a very good process safety performance, and we asked them a question. I think a very simple question. You have a good process safety performance, so can you tell us what are the key success factors?
Okay.
And we captured this information. I think there were 63 companies which participated, CCPS member participated in it. We came out with a report, and that report talks about 5 industry tenants. That means industry can pick up those 5 things, and out of 5 industry tenants that they can follow. So these are kind of a common denominator. I think Vision 2020 is something which captures the essence of good practices followed by the I'll say good performing industries.
And for undergrad students who would be joining the mainstream industry, what is CCPS doing in terms of process safety?
Excellent. Again, this will go back to the competency question that you asked. We realized that if you wanted to change the culture in a process safety culture in an industry, we have to really work with the generations, the young generation especially, and we introduced something we call it as a process safety in undergraduate or initiatives in undergraduate programs. We created uh, what we call it as SASH modules. This is basically the e-learning modules, and the entire funding was done by our member companies. So SASH modules basically tells you what process safety is all about. And these courses can be taken by any student anywhere in the world. You should be undergraduate chemical engineering student at no cost. It is all
Okay.
complimentary, and they can complete each. There are more than 34 modules, and they can complete these modules with the self pace. And there is
Okay.
a we capture it. There is a written examination. There is an examination into it. You have to pass 70% is the mark. So every module you complete, you get one certificate. And so far, I think we more than 390,000 certificates has been issued across the world. So a lot of students have taken up this course. So this is one thing we call it as a SASH module. So every student should go through that SASH module. Another thing is we realize process safety is being taught by the professors. They don't have exposure to the chemical
Okay.
industry, so we started training them. And there is a we call it as a faculty workshop for the professors. So this is what we have done for
Anything you would
them.
like to add from your side?
I think India is really doing really well in terms of our performance in process safety. There are incidences, but we all need to come together collaboratively. Forums and conferences like this are very important, where we come together, share our knowledge, and learn from each other. I think internalizing the learnings is important part of it, and these conferences help us to understand what can go wrong and what can I improve at my own plant. So I think we should have more of such conversations, more of such conferences.